everybody, it's Accelerate. Just wanted to make this video. I told you guys I would make a video of driving. So I was driving back from the Chris Carlisi barbecue and I thought I'd make one. So the car's doing really well. It's absolutely solid. Haven't had any major issues that would affect power or anything like that. All my issues are just little tweaky things. The light load, some of the light load tuning I've been doing here on my drive back. So getting the AFRs dialed in, which to be honest is pretty easy because I just set it, the Adaptronic ECU in slow convergence, adaptive mode, and it tries to mimic the AFR table that I set up, and it just goes through and changes the map itself. If you can see, the highlighted green cells are the cells that the ECU has changed, and you can actually watch the AFRs lean right out, or richen for that matter, whatever it needed. My PLX gauge integration did work perfectly. I've had no issues with it. I got it set up right now for AFRs, water temp, EGT 1 and 2. I did notice I have an issue with boost. It reads it perfectly, it just only displays it in KPA, which obviously for me is not what I want. So I'm going to talk to Andy, see if he can't release a firmware update on that and get it to read it in boost, or hell, at least bar, something other than KPA. But my pad install, I do have a few issues with it. It's a charging issue is all it is. I think the 12 volt female that I wired in back there is just loose because I used like a standard like cigarette lighter 12 volt like you would have there. So like all of them, if they get a little loose contact, then you lose connection. So without that 12 volt charging, not only does it not charge the pad, but it doesn't turn it on and off with the key and so on and so forth to take it out of airplane mode. So you can probably hear the drone of my Apexi race exhaust. So it's 4-inch downpipe, 3.75 back. It's a little loud, but honestly I don't mind it. It's the sound of success for me. So I've heard louder, but you can carry on a conversation on the phone driving down the highway. You can probably hear my voice fine on the video as well. So it's not too bad. My boost setting is working perfectly with my button. So currently I have 25 pounds or 24 pounds on, 14 pounds off. So it's basically just controlling the power to the max solenoid. So it works very well. For just bumping around town, I typically keep it on 14 pounds, which my dyno, after the tune and everything went, is about 420 horse. And then of course the full boost is 505, 504, around there. So depending on ambient temps, of course. I did notice, of course, my speedo, if you probably saw from the video, it's been going on and off for a while, so I gotta fix that. We did also notice at the dyno that my tach would get to 7 and then just fall on its face. So like all FD gauge clusters they wear, I would venture to say it's a capacitor issue. So I'll be pulling that apart whenever I pull my the outer skin apart to get the pad fixed. My AC is nice and cold, feels great. But again, another 3rd gen issue is that AC compressor not kicking on at certain idle or fan speeds. So right now, the only fan position that my compressor kicks on is fan speed 1, which it's cool enough to keep me cool in the cabin. It's about 88 degrees today, maybe almost 90. With fan speed 1, I'm nice and cool in the cabin. Obviously, it's not ice cold, but the temps are great. It'd be nice to get a little more fan speed. So I'll probably be doing the diode fix that I saw there on the club. See if that doesn't help it. So I'm going to try to do a 4th gear pull here. There was a little bit of traffic, but it's kind of cleared up. So see if I can hold the camera and get it in 4th and wind it out a little bit here. So let me move fastest car I've driven or ridden in, which I haven't really had a chance to ride in too many really fast cars, but it pretty much walks away quickly. So very happy with it, but of course I do have my few little tweaks and fixes, as I mentioned, but you know, that just comes with the territory. But everything's going really great. The car's been performing very well, and continue to tune and get all the low end stuff figured out, which is I can do on my own as I learn the ECU and learn how to tune. So thanks a lot. Thanks for following my build thread. It was great seeing everybody at the Carlisi, and those that didn't make it. Definitely be at Deals Gap next year, so definitely look forward to seeing everybody.